Hello, one and all. How are you on this great and wonderful Thursday afternoon? Tonight, I go see Aquaman. So I will be live drawing Aquaman after I get home. I know the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition will probably be on, but oh well. I'll be going up against it. I'm not too concerned. Um, Not sure what else to say. Oh, we are in our book. Who needs to be a superhero? We're actually almost done it. Besides the Daredevil, we've got next chapter is X-Men in the world, but not of it. The Fantastic Four, the ties that bind. Number 12, next one after that, the Punisher versus Green Arrow. What is God like? Chapter 13, Captain America, shielded from sorrow, and chapter 14, the Spirit, the Gospel in a nutshell. And then we'll do the superhero self help quiz. So, but we are still in Daredevil. Okay, so discernment. We speak, and we'll start off where we left off. We speak glibly of the setting we speak glibly of setting proper priorities in life. But prioritizing is impossible without discernment. Establishing priorities means selecting wisely from a myriad of options the world offers us. We must see reality clearly in order to distinguish between the truly important and the merely urgent. The practice of discernment teaches us to differentiate the worthwhile from the worthless, the timeless from the timely. Without discernment, we can frame no answers for the prophet's challenge. Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? The matters of priorities is crucial question for Daredevil. In every moment of the day, the blind hero is barraged by countless odors, tastes, sounds, and tactile sensations. He must unceasingly sort and evaluate the tidal wave of inspirations and impressions and information that is swept through his senses without the ability to choose. A few pressing matters. From the millions of distractions, Daredevil would be paralyzed by sheer clamor of existence. Also, Superman has to do this too, because he has to do it more so because his senses would be even more heightened than, say, Daredevil's. In fact, when Matt Murdock first gained his powers, the constant agonizing sensory input nearly drove him mad. The young man might not have survived except for the arrival of the mysterious teacher named Stick. The unshaven and ragged Stick was a Zen master, part Eastern sensei, part pool hustler. Like Matt Murdock, Stick was blind. He had trained his senses to an amazing level of awareness, and he stepped in to rescue Matt Murdock from the drowning in the churning of sea of experience. With Stick's help, Matt Murdock gradually learned to sift through the uh, impressions, disregarding irrelevant and attending to the crucial. Only Daredevil mastered his new powers. He acquired the discipline to monitor thousands of bits of information, yet focus only on those few that required his attention. Now the hero scans the world around him, continuously judging what's important and what's not. He holds fast to the very few things and discards the rest. Deceiving him is nearly impossible. The throb of a rising pulse, the odor of perspiration, and the quaver of a vocal modulation are the telltale signs of a lie. Informers waste their breath trying to mislead Daredevil. Their deceptions blaze like neon before his heightened senses. No wonder attorney Matt Murdock is esteemed interrogator of witnesses. He immediately recognizes the slightest departure from the truth. And that's where we will leave off today. Tomorrow we do a part called Learn to Discern. Hey, man, no problem. Uh, there is the book, Who Needs a Superhero. It can be found on Amazon fairly cheap if you wanted to get a copy of your own. Uh, now I gotta find my headphones because I'm gonna send out an invite if for anybody that can and wants to come in. I found my. I know you probably can't. You're probably at work or whatever. But you, of course, are on the list. And then we will. Yeah, I thought it would be a good book to share. Comics and faith. It's what my channel's about, anyways. Well, my comics are comics and faith. Twitter. Okay, now we share the screen. This is one of my villains, Dragon Breath. He is created in a lab. Give me a sec. I think I have his. Let's go. Sort by type. Here we go. So F9. Dragon Breath is like 10 feet tall, weighs 1,500 pounds. He's a servant of Professor Evolution. The group affiliation, eyes yellow, hair none. First appearance, Canadian Shield. Number 14. Dragon Breath was created in the secret labs of Professor Evolution. He was created for the express purpose of muscle, to steal supplies and technology. Dragon Breath is a mixture of many different animal DNA strands spliced together by Professor Evolution. Dragon Breath has the ability to fly. He also possesses vast amounts of strength, that which is beyond the reach of most metahumans. All his fingers have and toes are tipped with razor sharp claws, which are non retractable. He also has razor sharp fangs. He can bite and snap the toughest of metals in two. From his mouth, he can breathe fire and poisonous gases. Normally, his breath just reeks of sulfur. Hey, Draw and Talk, how are you today? Good show yesterday, too, for what I caught. And yes, Dragon Breath is vicious. I'm at work, but getting things ready for season 3 of Draw and Talk. 19 is that Brent? Oh, well, Model. Hey, Model.
Hey Rick, how you doing?
Good. Still working on your model?
Doing some CAD today.
Oh, cool. Probably will do less live streams though, like 1 or 2 a week. Yeah, I'm thinking of knocking back mine in the new year too. Maybe putting out more 4 or 5 minute videos or something like that. Not sure yet.
Hey, get out there.
Uh, uh, also, when your comics gonna be start being made? Well, I'm trying to get my subscribers up here. Technically, I've got my first one on the Canadian Shield. Number one is on my website for digital download. When I get around 1,000 subs, I'm thinking of doing an Indiegogo. Want to have the people who actually might actually buy it, because I did a Kickstarter, I don't know, earlier this year before I started getting really involved in this stuff. And well, it totally flopped. But it's available for like 250 thing, and I've got John slowly working on maybe so slowly that he's not even doing anything at the moment. But a revamp of it to make it better art. I was in the middle of doing that, but I might still. I don't know. I I just knew John was a better artist. Tried to get him on board and came on board. But he has also got his stuff too to do. So I just hate all the editing and doing shorter videos. That's a pain in the butt. But once, well, hopefully once my first Indiegogo starts, and if I make enough money, I'm just going to be putting it right back in. Why do I think my Kickstarter flopped? Bad marketing, do you think? A little bit. A lot of people didn't know. I didn't have that much of a following. Like I had practically no following here on YouTube. I had a few people on Facebook, but that was it. Well, maybe a little bit more than a few. But oh, well, part of my plan was doing these live streams, getting myself noticed, um, become ingrained in the community. Not sure what else how to. Not sure. It's hard to figure it out. You think you get one idea to get a larger audience, works for a bit, and then falters off. I don't think so. I think I only had it at $3,000 or $4,000, and that was to get some books printed. I had a table for a what's the name of it, for Comic Con. It was some money to get there, so I have, and it was so I'd have books printed and a bunch of prints and all that of different things, so I'd have stuff to sell. And I only got $60. Oh, what's that? What is that supposed to be? Model.
This is going to hold a razor blade.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So this is something I made a while back that will put a beveled edge on a sheet of plastic. It's just a little tool I made. So I'm going to modify it to for another purpose. So I'm using, since I already went through the work of figuring out this piece that holds the blade, I'm going to use that. And I have it graduated off in angles in increments of 5 degrees. So I'm going to use that
Cool.
same mechanism. It worked well.
Melter's in the chat. He says, "Hey, Cross, doing some cleaning around the house, but your dragon demon looks good, man." Uh, how much was your book, like digital and physical? Um, I think I have something of what I had for prices uh, around here somewhere. I forget offhand, but I think I went for like $5 for digital or less. I think I had the book itself for like 10 or 15 for physical copy. Uh, I think I went 25 for a signed copy. If I'm remembering. And then I had some other tiers. And I have these figurines of the Canadian Shield that I was able to get printed up or knew I'd be able to. I was offering them for one of the love tiers. And heck, I was gonna go to Wal. I was offering coffee mugs and all that. That I'd just go to Walmart or something like that and get printed up with my character and all that. Yeah, I don't think I did the marketing that I needed to do. And I probably my how I set everything up or whatever. Like I'll unshare for a second. Like there's the figurine I had digitally printed up of you know here's about what it would look like. First 3D print it, and then I'd paint it to look, you know, like that. Thank you, Melter. Oh, no problem. I don't mind questions. Questions are awesome. You just got to remember the campaign was like back April or before, so I can't remember everything precisely. I think, like I said, I still think I have my. I wrote down everything. I could probably go over to Kickstarter and still find out what I put down. But with this community that I'm in, next time I go, gonna be I'm gonna be a little smarter, and I'd like to go now, but heck, with even 183 people subscribed to me, most of the time I'm lucky to get 50 or 60 views. So, and I don't mind sharing about my stuff, what I've done, Hey, I tried, I failed, got back up, and I'm figuring out how to do it better. Having more of a following. I'm building up a following here. I'm building up a following on Twitter, Instagram, and I'm trying to find a few other places to build up. Hey, John, how are you? How was work? You could have said that out loud here, right?
Yeah, I could have.
Well,
Don't want to break the silence. It was so peaceful.
I'm trying to break the silence. Long and hard, pun intended. Hey, Manny, my loud voice woke you up. Good. You need to be awakened. I don't know why you need to be awakened, but you do. I don't want it. What do you mean? It's 12:30. You didn't sleep into no 7:30. You slept into 12:30. Well, come and animate on my show for a bit. But you probably don't want to show all your animation. All the work of the tedious animation. Show people how hard you're working at it.
Another cold, rainy day here today. Good, good day to order pizza. Not
Yeah, it
going
does
anywhere.
look a bit. Does look a bit rainy outside here too. He says it's boring stuff that nobody wants to see. I think you'd be surprised what some people want to see. Yeah, you want to see a character that I have no idea who she is or when she's going to appear. She, she is awesome. She makes people think of your flagship character, Canadian Shield. Well, I think this guy too will when he faces off against him in the Canadian Shield, number 14. In the 14th issue of the Canadian Shield. The Canadian Shield has to go against this brute. I haven't yet to write the script, but I'm not too far away. I've got 8 issues, so 6 more issues before I write it, or 5 more issues before I write it, or somebody writes it. How will she be my goodwill ambassador for the Canadian Shield when the Canadian Shield will be long established in my comic books before she even appears? Like I said yesterday, I think I'm going to do that whole idea I came up with. You know, she's from some alternate universe. She's not even in the same universe as a Canadian Shield. Gonna make all these DC and Marvel characters that make them all Canadian. And so you have the Canadian Superman. She should appear on your show as a tease. I can do that with other characters like Ozona, Snowdrift, Electide. Who will be having their own comic books and will be appearing within the first year and a half of comic books. So what are you eating there? I think you're eating, model.
No, I'm not eating.
Oh, oh, it must be something dripping or something. That sounded.
Oh, it's, you know what? You can probably, it's picking up my cat. He's giving himself a bath.
Uh,
Hey, can you take a break from that? No one wants to hear that. I tune it out.
yeah.
He really goes to town sometimes. It can get kind of graphic.
Yeah, I think you're right. We don't want to know much more. We probably don't want to know anymore.
I got off my sleep schedule last night, and today, with it being overcast, I just feel like mush.
How'd you get off your sleep schedule last night?
I started working on something, and I was in sketchbooks, and it went
Uh,
on and on. I got up really early for like 2 hours, and I thought, I'm really tired. I'm gonna lay down for another hour, and it was like 3 hours.
yeah, lovely. Hey, JP. JP is in the chat.
Yeah, that guy's a troublemaker. Gotta keep an eye on him.
And he says, at Culver's today, I guess. I guess that's a restaurant. Culver's? Sounds. Hey, Midnight JP. Okay. Oh, that's probably because JP is going to be trying to do a few things that Midnight Cherry did.
He's taking over the mantle.
Just as long as he doesn't break it.
I'm getting ready to kick everyone out of here. You're all going to get the boot.
Yeah, you're going to get the boot, eh?
Oh, yeah. Takes a big dog to weigh 300 pounds. I think this little stray cat is retarded. Something not right about her. Something not right.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. She's just off. Just off. Neighbor found her. She was hanging out by the side of the road. Her mother had been hit by a car, and she had like one of her toes was mangled. Like she got clipped by the car too.
Uh,
But she's just really sketchy. And she obsessively licks herself, cleans herself. To the point of like she'll lick the fur off of a spot.
ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I think she's just a little goofy. Had some hard times. Had some hard times, right? She's
Yeah.
sweet as can be. Hey, stop. That's enough. You're clean. You can't get any cleaner. And then she's stripped down to the bone. Stop. I bet you they've got there's probably some kind of a spray you can put on them that discourages that. You know, it tastes pretty crappy.
Yeah, probably.
Like for animals when they get mange and stuff like that. She doesn't have that. Nothing wrong with that. She's just always cleaning, always cleaning. Eating or cleaning. Hey, what was that?
JP saying the Wi-Fi sucks where he is eating for lunch, I guess.
He's eating in a culvert.
He says model has a mange.
Now the other one's cleaning. Hey, guys, I'm serious. Everyone's going to get thrown out of here. The goodwill is quickly depleting. You want to lay down here?
Pardon?
I'm talking to this guy. He's taking up space right in the middle of the desk.
At your work or?
You know, these two guys, my cat, I only really technically I have two, I guess, because the stray is inside more than out, but they stay at the shop. So they kind of have run of the place. The dude's pretty good, but
Yeah, I know. JP saying, Cross, you should stop into Pusa while streaming. Lots of subs. Hi, Manny. Okay, I'm not sure how the whole Puso thing works, though. Model is a crazy cat guy, says JP.
It's getting there. I just have the two. I had a 18-year-old that died, and this other one, he got cat depression real bad. So
Did he get run over by a reindeer?
no, he was 18. His clock just ticked down. So we had kitty depression for a few weeks, and it was driving me crazy. He's walking around the place crying. So this other one, someone had a stray. Like, okay, all right.
What was me? What did I do? What I do? What I do now?
All right, I'm gonna bounce off here, Rick. I gotta clear this place out. These fruit bowls are driving me crazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go feed them and do all that nonsense, and then we'll go somewhere and have a nap. That's probably why they're hanging out. They're like,
Uh,
they're gonna bother me until I get up and give them some food or something. All
okay.
right, we'll talk to you a little bit
Okay.
later. Have a great day.
See. That's why dogs are better. Doggone it! What are you working on, Rick? The same character as before. I'm doing shading for him, or trying to. And there'll be no color. Thing though, there would be. That's because you wouldn't see. Uh, how long have I been using Illustrator? Uh, 3 or 4 months, maybe. Unfortunately, I don't do what I should do. Well, I might be doing in a bit after Boxing Day, and that's watch tutorials on it on YouTube to get better because I'm going to be upgrading my outfit here. Hopefully, Boxing Day. I'm going to hopefully get a 32, maybe a 42-inch TV, depending on the price. Oh, and you don't know what Boxing Day is, do you? Or do you know what Boxing Day is? Sort of like Black Friday, but it's the day after Christmas. We have it here in Canada. But then when I'm doing this stuff, I can have my, and it's more so I can hook up my laptop to it. So I'll have it right in front of me, nice and big screen, and my laptop will be off to the side. And my actual drawing area will be, I won't have to keep moving things around. Okay, that's. What does thy people in the viewership think? Hey, Bob! So, Bob, I take it you liked my anime drawing yesterday? You watched Ant-Man 2? What's Ant-Man 2 about? Bob? Okay. Hi, good Manny mini dog press. Why is why is there a white cat? A white cat where? Hey Manny, how are you?
Hello.
Hey Manny, how are you?
Oops, sorry.
No problem.
Had my iPad on.
Oh, Bob's asking why is there a white Kit Kat? Because there is. It's white chocolate instead of regular chocolate.
Why would that do that?
I don't know.
No, I'm looking at the watch count went down. Should not have gone down. Because I left my window open.
Maybe somebody else left the room.
It could be. Because I left a window open and I got my iPad open. So that's two viewers is from me.
Yeah, gotta inflate those views, right?
Hey, we gotta give Rick some views. Come on. We want Canadian Wonder. I've been talking about that for 3 days now. Where's Canadian Wonder? Everybody wants to see her.
In an alternate universe, and everybody is you.
I tried to type something in, but I typed too long, and it said my thing was too long. So all that typing was for nothing.
But you only get 200 characters.
Yeah, well, I went over 200 characters. I
So
lost my.
you cut it down a bit, put it
No,
into one app, and
well, unfortunately, I sent it and then it didn't show up. It was like, damn it. I was saying, you gotta put Canadian Wonder on there because it's like somebody drawing Batgirl because they're going to associate Batgirl with Batman, and somebody draws Batwoman, they're going to associate with Batman. So
Yeah,
that's
but
why
I
draw
don't want.
Canadian Wonder, some sexy Canadian Wonder. That would be awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know whether I want them to be associated yet because I don't know whether they're going to be.
It doesn't matter because it looks like Canadian Shield.
Well, then I was gonna say I could draw Major Canada, but I don't know. I'm just
I got a good breakfast going on right now. I'm eating pork rinds,
ah
and my dog is eating pork rinds. That's what you hear. She's on my lap, as usual. Click, click, click.
yeah. That's me. Click click clickety click.
And my dog, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Crunchy the dog.
Hey, she's cute. She's got her little Santa Claus suit on.
The dog can crunch just as long as you don't crunch the dog.
No, nobody better crunch my dog. My dog is awesome.
Good thing, bad thing. A dog crunching.
Hey.
Good thing, a dog crunching. Bad thing, crunching a dog.
Yeah. Don't want to crunch the doggy.
No, sorry. Good idea, bad idea. Good eye dog.
There
Good
we go.
idea. A dog crunching on food. Bad idea.
Hey,
Crunching a dog for food.
hey, look, the cute little dog with the Santa Claus hat on. Look at that. Cute. It's so cute.
Uh,
How cute that is.
uh,
Yeah, she's on my lap because she wants my breakfast.
no, Bob, I'm not drawing that beast from the Bible. This is my character. Uh, get my mouth to work.
Hey.
Dragonfly. He appears in the second issue of Electide.
I know you don't. See, my dog has the Canadian flag colors on.
Yeah. Bob says, poor dog.
Poor dog. No, she's not a poor dog. She's a spoiled dog. You want to go down? Now that you got food? Yeah, she's weird. She'll take the food and go eat some other place, then she'll be right back.
Yeah, that's a lot of animals are like that.
I don't know why. It's like she can trust me. I'm not gonna eat her food. That's why they do it. They hide because they think they're in competition with another animal.
Bob says there are those dogs on the screen, and only one of them is a good dog. Guess which?
And not me. It's the cute little dog. She's gonna come right back now to get another piece. Well, come over here, doggy. Come here.
Here, doggy, 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 doggy.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you're gonna eat it now on me? Put all the crumbs on my lap? Can you hear the crunching?
Yeah.
That drives Skunk Girl crazy at night. I'll feed her chips in bed or something. So she'll actually wake up Skunk Girl sometimes. And Skunk Girl gets so mad. It's like, really? You feeding her at 1 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, she wanted a chip. What's wrong with that?
Skunk girl must be a late sleeper.
Yeah, she wakes up all the time, and she's funny
But
when she
then,
wakes up at night.
but then again, you said she's in the military, so
Well,
sort of makes sense. Being a light sleeper. Why are you calling your dog Dog? What's the name? Asked Bob.
you know what? I've always wanted to call my dog a dog. You know, because I seen the. You ever seen the movie John Wayne, Big Jake? He has a dog named
Uh,
Dog. It's so cool. That's my favorite John Wayne movie. That and McClintock. I love those two. If you ever get a chance to watch either one, Big Jake is really, really good. He's he gets called back to a home to go after to go rescue a kid. Really good movie. And McClintock is just fun. I'm surprised. It's kind of like a comedy. Uh, I wouldn't say drama. Not much drama in it, but it's fun. And both movies have his sons in, which is pretty cool. And my dog's name is Rogue. You know that, Bob. This is Rogue. This is Rogie. Come on, Rogie. Show your pretty face, Rogue, with your little Santa Claus hat on that says Santa's helper. You're my helper. I should
question
know
is,
that.
are you Santa Claus though?
Well, if I didn't use hair dye a couple months ago, yeah, I would look like Santa Claus right now. I got pure white hair, man. I've
And
had.
just because you look like him doesn't mean you are him.
I am Santa Claus to Pope Rogue. I am Santa
Yeah.
Claus to Skunk Girl. Yes, I am.
So 2 weeks on the Pro Edition. You must like that.
Well, I was not ready for any one of them. It's
Pardon?
it was a last minute thing, Rick. So
Yeah.
what happens when it's a last minute thing? You're not ready for it. Nobody knows you're on the show, so you get no support. It's not like the guys that
Uh,
win, so they're calling all their friends and their family, "Hey, go support me." So I'm over there like, "Well, that's great." My wife didn't even know I was on the pro audition.
oh, what, last night?
Yep, she had no clue. She came upstairs. She started talking to me. I'm like, I'm on air now." She's like, so she thought I was just doing my show. She had no clue that I was actually on the pro audition. I had to go
Uh,
mute myself, and then I called her on my phone. I'm like, I need help. I'm on the pro audition. Nobody knows I'm on the pro audition.
well, it just gets exposure to the people there.
Oh yeah, I mean, my whole thing is, if I'm being called up the last minute, I do not expect to win because, like I said, you got to prepare for it. You got to call all your friends. You got to make sure people show up. So, but my whole thing is go on the show, don't embarrass yourself, and put out a good product. If I can do that and get some exposure, that is awesome.
Yeah.
And that's a win for me. Just for them to call me to say, hey, we need a slot open. Hey, Manny's available. Let's go call him. Let's go see if he wants to come on tonight. So to me, that's a win right there. You know, I'm I'm so happy. I'm so humbled that they'll ask me to come on because I don't have a
Yeah.
book out yet. I mean, I have a book that's coming out. We're having the Tales from Beyond the Gate. Come on, Rick, you have
Yeah.
to say that every hour on the
Yeah.
hour. So we have Tales Beyond the Gate that's coming out in
Hey, who was the
February.
one that showed for it last week when you were on
Uh,
there?
Now I'm gonna spank you too. Who's the one that you do not have this? I have this. 11 of my titles on my homepage, on my videos, says Tales from Beyond the Gate. Now, who's shilling for Tales from Beyond the Gate? Who's promoting it? I just did 2
Yeah.
shows this week promoting Tales from Beyond
Yeah.
the
Well,
Gate.
yeah.
So
Well,
little,
you were drawing something from it. I'm
that
not at the
little
moment.
$2 compared to it's always up there. There's videos on it. So yes, I have been promoting it a lot. So 11 of my 59 videos have Tales from Beyond the Gate in it. I have John's name in 3 of my videos. I have your name in my videos. So yes, I do promote everybody. And you guys know that. Because I've always said it's not about me, it's about us.
Yeah.
So that's why I leave it up there. You know. I did Curiosity, Tales from Beyond the Gate, page 3. I started at Monday night. On Tuesday night, I did continuation of Curiosity. And then last night, last night was just a late show. Oh, it was coming on at after 8 o'clock last night. That was crazy. 8 o'clock my time, 1:30 for you guys.
Yeah.
And I was surprised people actually showed up and did pretty good last night too. I was surprised. I'm like, oh, nobody's gonna come watch tonight. But yeah, we did like a 93 last night. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And my wife is calling me a bit, or it could be work. It's my work phone. Ah, it's a weird number. I do not answer. If they want me, they can leave a message.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm the same way. Unless I
well,
recognize the number usually, and most of the numbers I need to recognize are programmed into my phone.
well, that's my work phone that just went off, and you know where I work, and I will not answer numbers I do not recognize. I can't do that. Ooh, Manny, the
Yep.
man of
If
many.
it's important enough, they'll leave a message.
Oh yeah, yeah. My regular phone, I'll answer, which is good that I answer because that's what happened last week when Edwin called and I didn't recognize the number. Like, oh, okay, who is this person? And then I answered, oh, yeah, cool.
Now you have his number, and hopefully
Oh,
you stored it under his
I,
name.
I've had his number for, you guys know I've had his number for like 3 months now. I
Okay.
just
Well, I wasn't sure whether you actually had his phone number or what for
well,
sure.
remember the first time I ever was on YouTube besides you was Edwin. So,
Yeah.
but I've never used it. I've never called him yet, and I won't
Yeah.
because I don't want to bug him. You know, there's
Well,
no.
you should try and develop a friendship outside.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe.
I do DM him. I do talk to him over the line. He's a busy
Well,
man. He's a
yeah, I
very
know he's a busy man, but what I'm talking about is more,
yeah.
become friends. Maybe you and Skunk Girl go out with him and her. As a
Uh,
date or something like that. Friends.
double date. That's hilarious. Uh, well,
Couples go out together, right?
yeah, but right now I'm so busy. That's the bad part.
Yeah.
You go to work, come home, draw, go on live streams, go to work, come home, draw, go on live streams, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
Okay, Bob wants to know why I was drawing sword art online. Well, as I said, I was talking to John after my show yesterday, and yesterday was anime night, as you well know, Bob. It was a Wednesday, and I just he said about finding out what's trending for anime, and that was trending. So I decided to. I went and found two characters. one was a guy and one was a girl. I thought the good-looking girl would be the better of the two to work with.
Mhm.
Plus, she was more bright, more colorful, where he was just all black and grays. Be a great subject for Drawn and Quartered. Yeah. nice, nice. Bob says you need to know that I hate that anime. Seriously, the black one is Kiriko. Yeah, I wrote the name down. I got a few. I went and got a few pics of him first, and then in getting pics of him, I seen her, and she was, like I said, more brightly colored. So why do you hate that anime, Bob? I didn't think you hated any anime.
Here, I'll give a sneak peek for my animation. Ready? You ready for it, Cross?
Sure.
Okay, you're gonna see just the opening. The opening shot. Super boring. Super boring. That's it. Ta-da's. Done.
Dun 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 dun.
That's all I'm gonna show. Total teaser. That gives you guys no idea what the hell she's gonna dance. It's just her first pose. And of course, it's more smooth than that. I just did that manually on my computer. I just made the top layer fade. So that's not the animation. That's just Clip Studio. Yeah. All right. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. Skunk Girl Christmas card. And that's what I did last night on Drawn and Quartered, which Edwin thought it looked like Canaan White.
Yeah, and I thought it was more Skunk Girl than Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, and Rick didn't vote for me last night. I know.
No, I voted for the fan.
Oh,
I
wrong
got so
answer.
I
Is
got
the
I got
fan part of Tales from Beyond the Gate crew? No. So
no, but how
you're,
much grief did
you're myself.
I get when I didn't vote for the fan?
You're supposed to either vote for me or for Todd. That was your two choices last night. Either one is the appropriate answer, not Brad. When Brad draws a, a comic, a page for Tales from Beyond the Gate, then you can vote for him. Where is your allegiance?
I think he is, isn't he?
No,
Doing something.
no, he's not. I don't. No, I don't think he is. Bill is, but not Brad.
Maybe I'm confusing him with.
You are confused, sir. I'm gonna give some eye candy because we need some eye candy on this program. Here you go, just for Cross Comics. We have a nice woman up there with a boa. We got Wonder Woman in the corner. We got Vampirella twice, and we got some beautiful jeans there. Woohoo! And of course, we got the best in the top. 3 panels of Skunk Girl. Actually, those are the Skunk Girls. I gotta change this. Yeah, those are the old Skunk Girls. I've improved those pinups since then. Yeah.
Oh, John just said Brad is drawing a story. Brad and Bill.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you chose wisely.
Huh? You should know this by now. Half to 3/4 of the fans are the fan edition is doing something for Tales Beyond the Gate.
So when are you going to draw Tales from Beyond the Gate on your high noon program?
Probably pretty soon.
Should be
And
doing it now. Do it now.
I'll probably start January 1st or 2nd.
January 1st. That's so long away.
It's less than 2 weeks. It's 11
Oh,
days.
we want to see it tomorrow. We want to see Canadian Wonder tomorrow. Bob is asking, where's your Santa hat, Rick?
No, who, me?
Yeah.
No, he's asking John because John's doesn't have his icon doesn't have the Santa hat on.
What happened to it? Well, maybe he's on a different phone. He's on a phone. That's what it is, most likely. Same thing when I go into the chat. If I go into a chat from a different server, it shows my old icon. It's weird. That's why I finally got to get my what you call it, my skunk icon with the nose, because I changed it with Microsoft Edge. I didn't change it with Chrome, so I had to go change it with Chrome also. It's weird. That's why it was never showing up. I was wondering why doesn't it show up, and why John's one showed up immediately and mine's never did. Well, that was the reason, because I never changed it in Chrome. Yeah, I learned that last week, so now I know. The more you know. So this is what I did on my program last night. I just colored it real fast. I'll go back to this one day and actually color it correctly. I mean, the planet behind Santa looks good, but the rest of it is just real super fast. I was getting tired last night. It's like, time to go to sleep.
And Bob's asking, what's in your background?
It's just a moon, planets. It's kind of like, it's my homage to Frazetta art. That's what I was looking at. I was looking at a Frazetta John Carter Warlord from Mars. That's what I was going for. Chester said it looked like Thor from Frazetta. I gotta go look that up. I'm not familiar with Thor. I know there's a Berserker. Maybe he thought it was thinking of the Berserker from Frazetta. It's a Viking. That could be it. He was thinking of the Berserker. The Berserker and the Death Dealer is kind of like Frazetta's most famous paintings.
John said he took it off. I'm a bah humbugging this Christmas.
Oh, he can't do that. He's got a cute little daughter. He can't bah humbug. When she's a teenager, then you can be bah humbug. But cute little daughter, he's got to be Santa. He's got to be little Santa Claus.
Yeah, well, she's also what? One? Less than one?
Yeah, but still, you got to take pictures with her and be the cool dad.
Yeah, well, he can look all cheerful in those.
Oh.
Pics.
He's got to be cheerful all the time for her. And I bet he is. Big old softy.
John Rick asked me the only me for anime stuff. Otherwise, I will ruin your Christmas. Well, you weren't around, Bob.
Bob. What about Bob? Do not save. Santa Claus, did I save you? I need to save Santa Claus. Don't want to lose this. I'll come back to this one day and I'll make this a full-blown painting. A good start. Fix the hair, fix the leg, fix everything. That's the whole thing, is after you do it, you rush for 2 hours and you look at it and go, oh man, I could do this way better.
Well, Bob, you weren't on yesterday or the day before for me to ask, and I didn't know till yesterday, more accurately, that I didn't really have anything I wanted to do for anime, like G-Force or
G-Force.
Sailor Moon.
G-Force is violent if you watch the 70s one.
G-Force?
Yeah, Gatchaman.
Yeah.
Gatchaman. I mean, the girl with the yo-yo and just freaking whacking people in the head and taking them out and shooting like a batarang at people and killing them. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of violent. So, since Rick doesn't want to do it, I'll do it for you people.
What? You drawing a kid? Well, wouldn't you be drawing Canadian Maiden?
No, I'm going to draw Canadian Wonder. And I'll give her the Wonder Woman pose. Does she have a shield or anything?
She could, you know. Wonder Woman does. So.
Okay, so I'm going to give her, I'm going to upgrade
I
her.
never. You got to remember, it was a one time. Well, I think I drew her twice. I drew a initial quick sketch, and then I drew that one and drawing her slightly better, and then never even really thought of her.
Well, look at Skunker. I drew her back in 1982, and I drew her again in 83 and 87. So I only did 3 drawings of her in the 80s, and then I never went back to her until this year. I was like, okay. I was like, oh, I got a character like Squirrel Girl called Skunk. Yeah. And her name was Skunk. It wasn't even Skunk Girl. I don't know where the original drawing is for that. It's somewhere in my house. But I do have the second and third drawing.
Yeah.
From the 80s. And it looks nothing like what I'm drawing now. Just the concept was there.
Yep, that's it. You come up with a concept and then you forget about it and then you revitalize it years later.
Well, there's no way that I thought I would make mine a skunk girl. But she works. It works. It works. That's the main thing. And that Fortnite thing that I did, it was only at like it was climbing the first week I put that Fortnite live stream up with Skunk Girl Animation Cell. And just this week, just in a week, it exploded. I mean, a couple of days, actually a couple of days. It was only at 220 the other day. It's almost at 300 today. I was like, oh my goodness, what the hell? Who the hell is looking at this videos? New people are coming in looking at this stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah. Well, that's good, but you got to get them subscribing too. And coming back.
There's a whole bunch of new people in my stream now. So that's the whole thing, is to get some new blood into this community.
And Bob says he's out. And
Let's see, out.
JP4's back.
JP. Midnight JP. He put me to sleep last night.
Midnight pee. Oh, jeez. That does not sound
Is that what
good.
he's calling himself?
That's what you said.
I said Midnight JP, and you said Midnight P.
Oh, I didn't hear the JP. I just heard midnight pee.
No, I said Midnight JP. You horrible Rick.
I only heard midnight pee from you.
You're horrible. Making fun of my pajama wearing panelists. Uh, I had JP white box the other night. So we're just listening to JP. He's showing us his train. He's showing everything, which is pretty cool. And Todd's over there going, "Oh, what kind of pajamas you got on there, JP?" And I'm like,
Yeah, I know. I know. I heard.
nobody's looking at the pajamas. What are you looking at, Todd? That's creepy. Oh, that's funny. That was the last thing I was focusing on was JP's pajamas. Oh, that's hilarious.
I've been over there once or twice. The Pusa JP. Just getting some time.
It's not easy, right? It is not easy, people, to go over to Pusas and think, oh, you're going to get so many subscribers. No, you don't just go there and get subscribers. You actually got to go and mingle with them and find out what actually is pretty cool. You know, what kind of people will actually subscribe to you, and go look at their stuff and make sure you have the same interests. So I know who I subscribe to. I only look for two kinds of people there. I don't subscribe to everybody because I know if I subscribe to everybody, half of those people won't come and look at my stuff. So I actually look out for arts and crafts kind of people that do a lot of traveling, because those are artsy, fartsy kind of people also. That's what I look
John, John said something to you in the chat. Manny, I am redoing the gate you did. Chester thinks it will work well for the IndieCon previews, and I want to include all the icons on the gate for the book itself, for the double cover. You okay with that?
I'm okay with that. I mean, you got the gate. Do with it what you want to do with it. That was the whole thing. Is now that you got a digital, you can go, manipulate the gate. I did a head-on view. That way, it's easy to manipulate. With the free transform. That's what I use. And the gate was just something that we used. The gate will appear on. The gate is going to appear on the first page of my comic, but it's so small, you won't even know that it's the same gate. Because my little Catherine goes beyond the gate. Ooh. So my story is really literal. Tales from Beyond the Gate. Yeah, my story is from beyond the gate. She really does go beyond the gate. She should not have gone beyond the gate. But she's a typical little girl that's curious. That's why her nickname is Cat. Makes sense, Rick?
Yeah. You're drawing Cat in your comic?
I am drawing Catherine in my comic. And her nickname is Cat. Not with a K, with a C-A. C-A-T. But her name is Catherine. It's a pretty cool name. You don't hear it that often. Catherine the Great. So my working title right now is called Curiosity. Hence the name Catherine, for cat. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And
Yep.
JP is being curious. Yeah. You know, curiosity killed the cat. So curiosity. No, that's all
Does it
about.
make? But
Huh?
will it make dollars?
Will it make dollars? I'm
Makes
pretty.
sense. It makes sense, but will it make dollars?
Hey, yes, it will. Come on. Positive. You got to be positive. That's the whole thing about art. If you're not positive, you're not into what you're doing, people feed off of that and they're not going to buy it. But if you're super positive and you say that this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, they're going to buy from you. They're going to want to know about you. I mean, that's like your videos. Every day when you do your food videos, you're so positive about it. Your intros, that's awesome. You know,
Yeah.
that's what people want to see. They don't want to see, okay, I'm gonna go be eating some dill pickles today. Ah, it doesn't taste dilly. But you're over there going, oh, this is Rick Piper. I'm gonna be tasting the dill pickles from blah 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 blah. And it's like, oh yeah, hey. You know, it's all
Yes, I'm
enthusiasm.
very animated in those pics.
Yes,
Or
they
those.
are. You know, that's why me and my wife we look at them and we laugh our butt off in the mornings. Or whenever you put them out, we watch them and we laugh at it.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing for all my high noon videos. They've all got new thumbnails with the date on them. High noon with Cross Comics and the date for each individual one, and they're now all in a playlist. I'm slowly getting gonna be putting that sort of stuff on all my things, and then doing cards and putting stuff at the end. It's gonna be a bit, take a few weeks probably, and then hopefully every single new one will have stuff too.
You got where can I find Canadian Wonder?
Heard it?
Where can I find Canadian Wonder, the original drawing to this? Is it on Deviant or can you send it to me, DM me it?
Yeah, I can DM you it.
Doing I'm doing foundation. That's what I'm doing. I am drawing my circles, my squares, my triangles. I'm making sure that I got the proportions right. And her leg is too short. Doop, doop. There you go. Her shin was too short.
Yeah.
Is Pusa on right now? Oh, he's doing a
There's the PNG. I realize I'm good.
Pusa is on right now, dude.
Pardon?
Pusa is on right now.
Yeah.
It's
I
supposed to
don't
be.
know how to do.
It's supposed to be what you call it, the European edition. But I see all the same old people.
Yeah, because everybody's gonna go there no matter what. There's people that can get on. You know, they're trying to get 5,000. I thought they would hit it by now.
Well, they're trying to get to 5,000.
Pardon?
No, Pusa is trying to get to 5,000. I don't know if he got to it yet. Let me go see if he got to it. Hmm. Well, he just started streaming like an hour ago too.
No, they started about 20 minutes ago. Half.
Supposed to be, like I said, supposed to be European. It's got this guy named Colorado Martini. Okay, you ain't from Europe. Colorado Martini. Cool. Is a couple that drinks martinis. That's the kind of people you want in the art community. You know, that's the kind of people that go around to, yep, totally artsy fartsy kind of people. That's the kind of people you want. That's the thing is you got to go look at their things, see what they're doing, and they're active. You want to go for people that are active. You don't want to go for people that, oh, they put up a video 2 months ago. You don't want those kind of people. So you actually got to go do your homework before you even want to go and subscribe to them. Make sure that you got the same kind of interests. Then what you do is you leave a comment on their video. This is what I do. I'm giving away all my little secrets. I comment, then I'll subscribe to them. Then I'll go back into Pusa Studios, and then I'll go at the person that I just got at Colorado Martini, and then I'll just say, I gotcha. With a little happy face emoji. Exclamation point. Oh, they're doing the wheel. They're doing the wheel, but they got so many guys. I'm so far away from them, so whenever I type into my keyboard, I never show up.
Here,
Yes.
I'm not sure whether it's my end or your end, but one of us is robotic.
Could be me.
To me, it sounds like it, but it could be me.
And see, it took so long for me to get what I wanted to say that to them. They already got me back.
Pardon?
They already subscribed to me. The Colorado Martini guys.
Ah,
Yeah, it's that fast. And that's the whole thing is be smart about it and put a put a comment in their thing if you like it. Because if you don't put a comment, they might not subscribe to you. And if you put a comment, that pretty much will tell them that you're interested and they'll stay. Hey, Willie Reed is there. Willie's over there right now. Kasumi's there. She comes to my show now. Cool. I see a lot of people that come to my show now. That's the cool part. I mean, opening up to new people. Awesome. Like I said, I mean, I'm very picky with who I try to pick up. Because like you and John was saying, yeah, I mean, you want to make sure that you pick up people that are actually going to watch our shows. That's going to be part of this community, and they are. Ooh, I just got kisses back from Colorado Martini. Yay! That's a good sign. Cara Denise. Yeah, I got you, Cara Denise. I've had you for a while. And that's all it is. Simple, dude. I'm gonna go say hello to Willie Reed. Actually, you know what I do is I just put Willie Reed and I'll say, "Oh, gotcha." That kind of makes like I'm trying to get people. You know, that shows that I'm on the prowl, so people will try to come get me too.
Yeah.
Oh, they're spinning the wheel! Yay, they're spinning the wheel again. That's what they do is they got this wheel, and it's 1 through 16. So if your number comes up, they'll actually go to your website and they'll promote you for like about 10 minutes, and
Ah,
people
cool.
can go over
Your website or your
I
YouTube
mean,
channel?
your YouTube website, yeah. And he'll actually give a critique. He'll tell you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, how to fix it up to make it better. It's really cool what he
Uh,
does. You know, and obviously
has he got to yours yet?
he actually made a raid on my channel the other night.
Ah,
I don't know how it, because I wasn't even in there at the time. I was there for about an hour and I left. I went to go Josh Krish Arts, and then after that I did my own stream. And next thing I
yeah.
know, I see all these new people in my chat, and I'm like, oh, what is all this? And I see hashtag Puso with love. I'm like, oh my God, he's got a raid going on me. So he had all these, and it wasn't the end of the show. So it wasn't that many people. So, but it was still pretty cool to have a raid happen to me. So it was
Yeah.
all about people coming over here saying, from Puso with love, hashtag, and all this kind of cool stuff. Yeah, so I was like, and then ERTs came on and helped me out because there was so many people in there that had to be thanked. And, as ERTs was talking, I was trying to what you call it, give everybody wrenches so they could go and subscribe to everybody else. Oh, ERTs is there too, JP said. Let me go. Oh, there he is. Exactly. I see ERTs now. Got to go say hello to him. Yeah, now let's go. ERTs, I got you. And we know that we got each other ready, but it's just a way to promote each other. I'm promoting ERTs is promoting me. Yeah, funny.
Yeah, I gotta figure it out at some point.
Nah, it's not.
I just want to make sure I get subscribers that actually. I
Like,
I, I want to
like
do this. The sub for sub is something
yeah,
I'm not a lot into
well,
because
right.
you want to make sure they're gonna actually. Even me. I'm sub to I don't over 100 channels on this thing, and unfortunately, I don't go to even a tenth of them.
Well, the whole thing is it's a numbers game right now. That's all it is. We're all racing to 1,000. That's the numbers game. That's the game that YouTube has given us. So any way we can do it, that's what we just all got to get to 1,000, because we're gonna have the amount of viewership and hours on YouTube. It's the subs that takes a while to get.
Yeah,
So any way to get a sub, and like I said to you guys yesterday, if 300 of these people subscribe to me, but 20 of them become a loyal follower, that's a win. That is awesome. I mean, it's a win-win. More numbers plus 20 new people that we would never have gotten, because all the people that are coming to my show now, none of those people are coming from John and Quarters. None of them is coming from you or John or from Ethan. These are brand new people that are being exposed to us. So that's
yeah.
the cool part. People that
Well, you
would never.
don't know for sure. You don't know sure about Ethan because he's got like 70,000 subs. So,
Well, true, but
or
you know what I mean. I mean, it's not coming from our little community. Okay,
yeah,
it's
they
somebody.
could be subscribed to Ethan too. I guess
Right.
is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's from outside of us. We've fed off of each other already. We're done. You're not gonna get anything more from me. I'm not gonna get anything more from you. It's time to go branch out a little bit more. And this is a
Yeah.
cool way to branch out. JP said,
Yeah.
"Could you promote me? Are you in there, JP?" Yes, JP is there. I will promote you, JP. At JP, I gotcha.
Probably want to get my better setup. Hopefully after next Tuesday, no, Wednesday, we'll start doing a lot more because,
And
as I
what's
said
cool
earlier,
is like, oh, there's Creativity Turtle. She's come over to my channel many times, and I met her from here. So I'm gonna say hello to Miss Turtle Creativity.
yeah, saw her here first. I think.
Oh,
Her here.
she's one of my subscribers. She came over. I met her on Pusa Studios, and she's been a very loyal person. Oh, I think they just went off air.
Well, it's
Oh,
almost 2 here. So I've been at this just under 2 hours. So I think I'm
cool.
gonna. We've only got 4 people viewing, and according to you, 2 of them are you.
Two is me. One is JP4.
So
One
we've
could be.
only, yeah. So I think it's time to end of the stream for now, and in an hour or so, I'll be putting up my food for the thing for the next day.
Like JP said,
My,
he's here. What else do we need? Exactly. Exactly.
so you want to give all your info there, Manny?
I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and I am off for 3 weeks. That is why I get to be on Rick's show and harass him a little bit. He needs it. But you can find me on Good Dog Press all over Twitter, YouTube, DeviantArt, and of course my website, gooddogpress.net. I gotta get Instagram up and running. I might have to make a new one. I don't think I can use Good Dog Press. It's really screwed up right now. So if you guys do get anything from Good Dog Press from Instagram, it's not me. All right. But thanks, Rick, for having me on.
No problem. And of course, I am Rick Piper of Cross Comics, and you can find me here Monday through Friday at noon. For my high noon program, and in the evening sometime for my live drawing of something or other. So be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, um, and smash that like button, and check out all the links in the description. You have my website, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, and my DeviantArt. And I think that's about it. So we'll see y'all later. Bye for now. God bless.
Aloha.